you sort of put them into space, I would say it's kind of distorting the sound, not distorting as in you know, but pushing certain frequencies to the fore and giving this effect of space, and ultimately it's kind of edgy, it's kind of aggressive, yeah. So it maybe if you liked, you know, some really sort of mad death metal, really sort of intensely punchy, and you needed power, and you like that sort of edginess and cutting, yeah, kind of cutting sound, things cut through, this will probably really impress you. Yeah, you'll probably go, oh God, this sounds good, you know. And as I say, it's got a lot of muscle, it's got a lot of beef, you know. So okay, so what am I, you know, trying to sort of, maybe I try and sum this up. For me, I've had this amp for maybe 5 or 6 years now, maybe more, I don't know. I have had it on and played it, and I usually take it away again in a matter of you know, a few days, say. I initially go, oh yeah, I remember this, and it sounds good. After a few days, I will get a bit tired of it. It's not a, you know, these are minutiae I'm talking to you about, but you know, these are the things that make the difference. Because I don't, you know, I like a calmer, I just like it kind of smoother. This just has a little bit of edginess, a little bit of attack. You know, if I was 19 even, I might like this amp, yeah? But I'm not 19 anymore. And that is kind of, you know, the attack and excitement even that this will give you. I kind of don't want it. I want the subtleties, and I want to hear that bass. It's, you know, when you have sort of, you know, nice female vocals, those kind of songs, you know, you can hear the nice bass guitar, and you just miss out on that a bit with this amp. I mean, it looks fantastic. Another thing worth mentioning is at the back, if you understand these things, this has a potential for using just the preamp or just the power amp. So you could get a more modern preamp, yeah, and plug that into here, and that's actually probably not a bad idea, because with the sound qualities of this amp, you know, may be present in the preamp, and a nice modern preamp might kind of tame this a little bit. I mean, it's delivering a lot of detail. Yeah, it's not a, you know, a clumsy fat amp that doesn't really deliver anything. It's got quite a lot of detail in there. You know, I would still call it a class act, but it's just not the sound that I love myself. So so I hope that gives you the picture of what this sounds like. Just so as you know, let me see, how much would a thing like this sell for? Well, I'm like this mad bargain hunter, and I got this maybe 4 years ago for 140 quid. That was before, these are kind of taken off since that point. And you have to watch out if you're going to try and buy one of these, because people do this buy it now thing on eBay, and if they put this on, they'll probably do buy it now for like 500, 600 quid even. They very rarely sell, you know, maybe they sell if they leave it there for 6 months. But in the auction, if this was done in eBay, say, on an auction, I'm going to guess you probably get it for like 250, 270, something like that. And you know what, I would say it's worth it. It's a great looking thing, it's got all these features. If you're not as fussy as me, you'll probably be really happy with this, you know, pretty big muscular sound. It's got a lot of power, yeah. This 38 watts is much more powerful than, you know, it equals a modern day 70 watts, no problem, no problem. Okay, please subscribe if you can. and take a look at all my other videos. There's tons of tips, and I'm going to go forward now and just do lots of comparisons and lots more reviews. I'm doing old and new machines, you know, vintage, modern, cheap and expensive too. I'm going to do that, you know, because the cost, you can really spend a lot of money on hi-fi and not get anything if you don't know, you know, and that's what I'm trying to do here, is give you the inside information on what actually sounds good. Okay, thank you. Bye now.